What are your emotions like now as she's in jail on murder charges?
Well, to be honest with you, at the time that I heard, I was at a dinner at a convention with a gentleman, in fact, is from Florida. He's one of the major players there in the bail bond business, Russell Fabish, and we were sitting there talking about it. And then one of the fellows came over and showed me his iPhone, said, "Look, murder one." And I said, "Well, I'm glad." You know, it's strange for a person like me that's been around this business for as many years to say that, but it's almost like I was glad. And I asked Russell, I says, "What do you think?" He says, "Well, you know, she really worked herself into this situation. She could have gotten out of it some time back by making some kind of a deal."
Yeah.
And I think the public is upset because she won't tell where the baby's body is.
Hopefully, now that these charges are out, Leonard, she will start talking a little bit. Thank you very much for joining us again, Leonard.
You're welcome.
We really appreciate it.
Yes. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, good morning.
I just want to let everyone know that my focus is always going to be to find my granddaughter. It always will be. I still believe in my heart and everything that we're still getting tips and things like that my granddaughter is still out there and she is alive. No matter what has been portrayed or no matter what has been brought against my daughter at the moment, my granddaughter is still out there. I know she's going to be found. I have photos every day of her that I look at, and I see her smiling face and her eyes. I know she's there. When I asked about prayer yesterday, that doesn't mean that I'm giving up on my family, on my daughter, on my wife, on my son, on myself, or especially find this little girl. I'm going to stand alongside my daughter no matter what. What might have been portrayed yesterday of me giving in, I'm not giving in. I never give up, guys. I never do. My family does not. So just because someone has charges against him doesn't mean that everything is exactly what it's portrayed to be. You have to understand that. That's something we're going to work through. But this 3-year-old little girl was never harmed by my daughter. Never. My daughter would not do that to her. I know that. In my heart, she's a good mother. This has really... Some of it's been portrayed badly, and it shouldn't have been that way. We're just very emotional. You guys would do the same thing if this happened to you and or your family. I know we've been through this numerous times with you. I know there's times we haven't really talked very much. But you got to understand something. From a father, from a grandfather, you never give up. You never stop. You pray. You hope. You always have that gut feeling that everything is going to work out, and we're going to do that. So please understand this. My granddaughter, Kaylee Marie Anthony, who's age 3, is alive. I'm going to find her. I need help to find her. We still have a tip line. We still have emails. We still have everything. Don't stop. You can't stop looking for a child. No matter whose child it is, you can't.
George, talk about what Kaylee means to you. I know that has been your focus.
Oh my gosh, she means the world to me. She means everything to me. I would give my life right this second to have her be dropped off in front of all of us. I would do that. This is unfair to her for people to give up. It's unfair. It's unfair.
You talk about giving up. Do you feel like yesterday, with the charges that were brought against your daughter, that you felt like you...
I never give up, guys. You got to think about doing probably one of the hardest things you can ever have to do is go and talk about your family. It's, even though your family's good and you know anything like that, but it's hard to talk about particular things.